Hello, Aries. This is Perstephane Rose, and I am here to give you your reading for January 19th through the 25th. What do we have, Spirit, for and allies for Aries? Okay, got it. Right off the bat, Aries, they're showing me that you feel like you're on a path that's a dead-end path. Like they show me that maybe it wasn't a dead-end path like a week ago or even like a month ago, but it shows me as you move forward, it's not exactly the path you really want. And they show me it's not that it's a bad path, it just shows me that you are looking around and you see the cracks in it. So please make sure they show me you can make this path work. Like you don't have to abandon the path. They do show me you can make this path work, but you're going to have to put some work into it. It shows me that you can do the wraparounds, like you can make a wraparound around a problem at work. Otherwise, you can try to work through some of the problems and make them go away. Otherwise, you're going to have to just sort of step over some of the problems because they show me some of the problems you can't fix. They're out of your control or they're not associated with you. But you see them and you recognize that they're a problem, but they show me there's nothing, it's like outside your scope. And so it's almost like you look over and you see that your partner is doing something else and you're like, God, I wouldn't be doing that. If you're, I wouldn't be doing that. The boss really hates it when you do that. Instead of going in and saying, you may want to reevaluate that because you're trying to be a friend or trying to be helpful. They're showing me just let it be because they need to walk their own path. You need to focus on what's important for your path, okay? So it does show me there's a little bit of conflict or a little bit of disheartened feeling. They make me feel like you're disheartened this week, and it has to do with more of the work front, okay? But don't worry, it's not permanent. They do also show me that you have a lot of, it makes me feel like this week is a little bit of reminiscing. And it's not that it's bad to reminisce, but they show me just don't get too wrapped up in it, okay? So it looks like you actually go back and you think about, 10 years ago I was doing this, or, 2 years ago I had this and now I don't. And like thinking back to how that was good times, but realize you're creating new good times. So just don't spend too much time reminiscing. It just shows me that you have a little they're calling it melancholy, okay? They also show me there's going to be a new leap of faith or a new opportunity coming forward. You're going to get recognized for your skills. You already have them. See, you have your staff, you have your satchel full of your skill set, and you've already walked through the door. You have the right outfit on. I know it's not probably the best outfit, but you have the right outfit on, and they're showing me you're just going to have to step through take the leap of faith, because they show me that does look like this is going to be very successful, and whatever this leap of faith is that you're doing, and this may be like, they're giving two examples. So on a personal level, it may be you finally get the courage and you're like, I'm going to ask her to marry me, or we're going to sit down. I'm going to want to sit down and let's talk about actually like moving in together, because they show me it's a very big step. And it makes me feel like it's something that you're like, oh, am I ready for it? You're ready for it. You've been working up to it, okay? If this is on the work front, it's almost like maybe you get another opportunity, like you have a job or you go for a job interview, you walk in the door and you're like, I feel like this is a good job or everything, and they show me they actually offer you the job. So it does show me just take the leap of faith. It does look like it pans out and it works for you, okay? And it's going to be very financially, because they keep showing me bags of money next to her. So they show me that it's going to be prosperous for you to do this, okay? Now, for the last two cards for my Aries. Okay. So, the partnerships is really big this week. They do show me that there is going to be some kind of compromise. It's almost like, yeah, they're showing me it's almost like they want it flipped. Okay. And I know it looks the same, but they're showing me there's something about you're actually going to help someone. You're actually pulling them out of the darkness back into the light. So this is not a partnership. This is actually offering a helping hand. And it's like you're actually physically pulling this person back into the light or back into like help. So on the work front, it's almost like you're going to I know they said leave the person that's not doing their job next door to you, but it's almost like someone else like a friend contacts you and is like, I really don't know what to do with this. And you're like, hey, this is what I've done in the past. Let me help you. Or someone says, I'm going to move this weekend, but I'm doing it by myself because now I broke up with my boyfriend or whatever. You're like, let me come help you. Because they show me this is a helping hand. You're going to be helping someone, do something this week. And it's going to be very beneficial because they show me that you actually get rewarded emotionally for doing it. So it's like they really, truly appreciate, they tell you thank you over and over again. So there is like offering a hand to someone this week, okay? So just be prepared. Now, for your last card, they show me that you have a tendency of isolating yourself, not because you do it intentionally, but they do show me that you get very hyper-focused on what's going on in your little world, and you block out everything else. They're making me feel like these are big, big walls, and you've created them, and you're standing in the middle, and you're like, I'm doing myself, I'm doing okay, just leave me alone, let me do my stuff. But they show me that's not the correct way this time. They show me you need to focus on opening up. So see the light behind them, see the sky behind them. They're showing me you've put yourself in this self-isolating, you don't view it as a cage, but they're showing me you've actually created your own cage around you or your own brick walls. And they show me you've got to start opening up. You've got to get through onto the outside. And the reason is this week they're showing me you need to take that leap of faith of, they want you to take the leap of faith of putting yourself out there, okay? So if that is like for a new job, then go get the new job. If that is, I'm going to ask someone to marry me, then go ask someone to marry me. If that is, let's sit down and talk about moving in together, let's do that. If that is, I'm really nervous, I don't know if I should go buy a new car, then go buy a new car. They show me the other scenario is people worried about going back to school. Should I go back to school? Should I start school? Can I financially make it? They're showing me go do it. Like, stop doing this, get back out there, start doing the next step. There's something about someone's wrist is hurting. So either a group of you has carpal tunnel going on or something, and they show me, make sure that you're stretching out your wrists, because it's almost like you guys are, yeah, it's almost like you guys need to pull your wrist back. They make me feel like it's really tight in here. So it's like carpal tunnel coming for a group of you. So they keep wanting me to pull my wrist back and stretch them. Okay, so just make sure you're doing that. Other than that, Aries, that is for the week of January 19th through the 25th. Now, Aries, if you want a reading from me, Perstephane Rose, or any of the other lovely psychics that are on my website, go down into the bio and go to the website and you can book a reading. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Have a great week.